Hey y'all, it's your girl Monét, and welcome back to The Exchange Rate, a talk show where we believe masks are what? Fundamental! That was for me. Did you like that, Patty? Okay. We have a great show for you all today because on Thursdays we wear whatever the fuck we want and chat with a man that still makes my heart flutter. Jonathan Bennett is here. I know, right? Yes. But first, let's get into the gig. Here we are. I know this is like the 93rd time I'm saying this, but I am on my lovely little health journey. Don't shade me. I don't need y'all's judgment. I just drew it a little bit. Let's soak that up. I didn't even mean to what's the word? To reference myself. She's a self-referential queen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm on my little diet thing, and I feel differently about it this time because in my mind or in my brain, coronavirus will be coming to an end, you know, early next year or like mid next year or like summer next year. So if I want to get like fierce and cunt for next summer, I'm starting now. Like no holds bar, starting now so that I can lose the weight slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Like that's how it's working in my brain. So let's all hope and pray for me that all goes well. This past weekend I went to an outlet mall. I have not been outlet shopping since like Black Friday. I want to say my freshman year of college when I went to go visit family in Delaware. I went to Virginia Beach Rehoboth Beach. I went to the Rehoboth Beach Tanger outlets, and outlet shopping is fierce, but I realized that all of them is the same thing. Like it's Oshkosh Bagosh, the Nike store, Gap, American Eagle. Oh my God, rip American Apparel. Damn. And yeah, it was really cute. It was really busy for a Sunday evening. I'm like, don't y'all motherfuckers got work tomorrow? Like, this is crazy. And I also realized how shady and cutthroat people are. I'm not kidding you. A 73-year-old woman body checked the shit out of me at Hunter. So we're in line, and then I think she had left the line to do something, and she was 2 ahead of me. So then the person in front of me went, and I'm thinking, because there were lines getting in the stores. So I think I'm next. So as like they open the door, she literally pushes past me, like pushing me out the way. Now I don't know if she was 73, but she had really bad skin, really wrinkly. So, you know, she don't moisturize. So either she's in her early 20s and just really, really, really bad at moisturizing, or she's 73 and she looks great. Either or, whatever. I also had Auntie Annie's, which I love Auntie Annie's. It's like the best food in the world. And yeah, the temperature's dropping in New York City, which I love. Summer's cute, but fall and spring are where you really see fashion for me in New York City. Like New York City is where you see like the scars and you see like the really dope coats and the jackets and this and that and the other. So I love it. I love layering and I love looking like, you know, comfy but fierce. Because, you know, I'm a onesie kind of girl, or I'm pretty lazy. But when I want to go off or go in, I want to be free and liberated. And fall and spring give me that vibe. And it's also cuffing season because, you know, it's the fall and it's getting colder and it's going to be winter soon. And that's where everybody be booed up. I've not been booed up for the past 2 winters, but whatever. That's because niggas is shady. And that's what I'm going to chuck it to. But who is not cuffing season 4 is Jeffree motherfucking Star. There are people who are just always in the center, in the midst. Y'all see how midst of controversy, and Jeffree Star is one of them. I feel like the world was just talking about Jeffree Star. He did something else scandalous recently. I think it was when he did that video of him sitting on his couch at home with like that rainbow hair, which was super fucking ugly. Jeffree Star normally has like cute hairs and shit, but that one was just not the move, sis. But yeah, and she did that thing when she was sitting on her couch and she was talking about the Black Lives Matter thing and all that stuff, and we all called bullshit. And she was in the news like a few weeks ago for having this new boyfriend, dating this new guy. His name is Andre Marhold. Now, allegedly, he's from a basketball team. I don't know what basketball team it is, but Jeffree posted a picture of him sitting. What's the thing when you sit on somebody? Like you sit on them like this with your legs? Yes. she was straddling this beautiful black man, and nobody knew who it was. But then y'all know the internet. You cannot hide from the internet. The internet will find you and find your family and stalk them. And so we all figured out it was Andre Marhold with all his tattoos and shit. And Jeffrey revealed that they were together. But Jeffrey was saying, "Oh, don't worry about who I'm fucking," because everyone was calling bullshit. Because a lot of people called him out for a lot of his racism back in the day, and being not necessarily here for black content creators and for the whole Black Lives Matter movement. And it just was really conspicuous that now he had this black boyfriend. And I'm not saying Jeffrey cannot date outside of his race, but it just all seemed like the perfect timing for all of that. You know what I mean? And we wasn't here for all of that. Anyway, long story short, he posted them being in vacation in Wyoming and this and the other, and saying that it's his new boo. And Jeffree Star was like pampering him. Like, there's a picture of Andre getting a fucking a #1 Caesar low fade, and Jeffree Star is like being his footstool. Which, let's be honest, Jeffree Star ain't doing that in real. Or maybe he is. I don't know. Andre might have the kind of dick, honey, that you will do whatever he asks of you. We've all been there. I've been there. You've been there. Patty has definitely been there. All right. So, and maybe that's what Andre got. But then it all got crazy because they followed each other on social media, and Jeffrey has deleted Andre's pictures on his Insta, and he's accusing Andre of stealing his stuff. So they broke up, and then Jeffrey went on this Snapchat or Insta story, because it's also conflated now. So people film on Instagram. That's an Insta story. Oh, Jeffrey left a comment on one of Andre's Instagram. Jeffrey left a comment on one of Andre's Instagrams accusing him of stealing. So apparently they broke up, and Andre stole Louis Vuitton bags and other things from Jeffrey's home. Now, we don't know if these were gifts from Jeffrey or maybe loaned from Jeffrey. Whatever the case is, Jeffrey's mad, and Jeffrey wants his shit back. And he said that Andre lied about who he was. He lied about having a job. Andre didn't even have a bank account. Now, if you were an NBA star, how do you not have a bank account? I feel that Andre looked at this as a business transaction, and he was just not letting Jeffrey into his life like that. He's like, I'm using this motherfucker to get what I want. In fact, when they started dating, Black Twitter is so shady. They're like, when the picture of them together, Black Twitter was like, when the new PS5 come out, and you want your which I was like, they better stop playing. That shit is so funny. And then Andre never commented about it on his own profile, on his own Instagram. All of these like allegedly fake accounts started talking about it, and this one got really, really, really wild, saying that Jeffrey's relationship to him was purely transactional. Jeffrey paid him $100,000 to pose as his boyfriend. And it was crazy. Like, they were like baiting people to these like Instagram accounts, saying that they were gonna expose Jeffrey, and then they like posted pictures of HIV/AIDS medication, saying that it was Jeffrey's, and he's like exposing Jeffrey for being HIV positive. I'm like, first of all, what in the stigma and what in the shady ass message is that? I'm like, first, like, are you a fucking fool? And the medication was like from some doctor in Pennsylvania, and it just clearly looked like it had no correlation to Jeffrey. This person just found like a Google search image for medication and said it was Jeffrey's. So that didn't hold any water. But what made it weird was that Jeffrey was privately messaging one of these accounts and saying that, oh, you signed an NDA, you can't do this. So it made Jeffrey look a little guilty, because I mean, Beyonce got people signing NDAs when they hang out with her, and Jeffrey is someone, again, like we were saying, he's always the center of some controversy, so having people sign an NDA is not weird in that regard, but Jeffrey messaging the account makes it seem like this person is saying some truthful things, so maybe this was an arranged relationship, and he was paid to be his boyfriend, but, I don't think we'll ever find out the true motherfucking tea, and as of now, that's all that has gone on right now. I'm going to keep following the story because I think it's so messy and it's so ridiculous, and I'm obsessed. But, for somebody who was in the past going off on Instagram, on Twitter, calling people nigga this, nigga that, nigga, you get a little just due, honey. But I don't think anyone should be going through something so crazy. But, I'm gonna keep on watching. Something that I did watch that I am absolutely obsessed with is the Rihanna Savage X Fenty Mother Tuckin' show. Oh my god, what a great fashion show. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. It was just so beautiful, and it was so artsy, and it was so eclectic and so creative. They featured like, literally the rainbow of people they could have featured in this fashion show was covered. Everyone. Black, white, Asian, Latin. They had models who were amputees. They had that beautiful model that has the one arm, like skinny, medium size, plus size. Everybody, all the bases were covered. They had even menswear. They had menswear. Let's talk about some of the celebrities who were there. Cara Delevingne was in it. Bella Hadid, Suju Park, Rosalia, Lizzo, Normani, Travis Scott, Bad Bunny. Which Bad Bunny looked a little crazy. The outfit was cute, but what was on his head? That had to have been a wig? Do y'all think that? I think it was a wig, because it, like, he was trying to do some vibe, and Bad Bunny's hot as hell. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but he looked a little crazy. Shea Coulee, Gigi, and Jada was in it, and Shea got the biggest feature. Shea had like a whole moment of dialogue to the thing. She was doing all these poses. She had that fierce walk at the end. Yeah, they had Demi Moore. I want to say Demi Moore is in her early 60s, right? Right. Demi Moore is like in her early 60s. She looked fucking fierce. India Moore. Oh my god, India Moore's scene was so hot. Lizzo with that blue lace. It was just, honestly, Paris Hilton. Okay, no shade. I was shocked that Paris Hilton still looks not okay. That sounds so messy to say, but Paris Hilton looks so good. Like, the body was right. The skin. Talk about that 73-year-old lady at Hunter. That's what moisturizing looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Because Paris Hilton. Well, when Paris was first on the scene, was she really young? Are we just?
She was really young. Paris Hilton is 39 years old.
Oh my God! Everyone is there. Beyonce, Paris, Britney Spears, and someone else. Our guest today, Jonathan Bennett. Everyone is 39 years old. What is that? What a magical year to be born. 1981. Ugh, here we are. I'm stuck in the fucking 90s. I'm a 90s baby. When were you born, Patty?
Literally a year before you.
89.
How old are you?
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 And yeah, it was just really such a great show. Honestly, I'm gonna watch it again tonight probably because as y'all know, I am Rihanna obsessed. She's my queen, my goddess, my diva. I love her so much, even though she doesn't follow me on any social media or.
Fully like.
Right, Rihanna loves every other drag queen besides me. Literally every drag queen. I literally paid homage to her in season 4 of All Stars with my angelic white look because I love her so much. And then her stylist commented on her, the guy who made the thing, and they were like, "Oh my God, Monét, but it'll work." Rihanna was like no time. But you know, that's alright. I'm gonna keep standing. I am. Rihanna is to be as Madonna is to Michelle Visage. Literally. Like, that is the level of shade. Messery we got working on here. So there was one small tiny controversy with the Rihanna Fenty show. They're receiving backlash. A lot of it is on Twitter from the Muslim community because they were using hadiths, which are like sacred and highly revered records of traditions or sayings from the Prophet Muhammad. It's like parts of the Quran that they had in a song called Doom by the producer Cuckoo Chloe. So, you know, and it's like really religious text, and they just don't feel like it was great to put in there because the song was called Doom, and the text is talking about like, it's like very Revelations, very like end of the world, like very that. So it just felt a little insensitive, and the artist apologized about it, but Rihanna and the team has not commented. But when you're doing these big shows, people are like, "Rihanna, how dare you?" Obviously, you hire a team to help you out. Rihanna's not overseeing every little, like, I mean, as much as she can, but you know, little things like that slip through the crack, and the artist apologized. I'm sure the Rihanna crew will. Rihanna did apologize. Look at me. Literally, an update was just put into the Rihanna apologized. So Rihanna apologized about it. We're working in real time here at the exchange rate, honey. Rihanna did apologize. See, I told y'all she would. I told y'all. Yay, Rihanna! Woo! The Latin Grammys are coming soon, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And girl, there's a lot of queer and representation at the Latin Grammys. This is all really great news. Pablo Alborán is nominated for Record of the Year for Shrek Cuando Estés Aquí. That's when you're here? Or when you were here, something like that. And he came out earlier this year during Pride Month in like a really emotional Instagram video. Because, you know, we all know, like, Black and brown communities, we oftentimes struggle a little bit more with queer acceptance and all that stuff. So he had a really big moment with that. Ricky Martin, shout out to Ricky Martin. He's definitely not 1981. He's like 1971. Fired. Ricky Martin is up for 2 awards this quarantine after the release of his song Pausa and Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal. So Ricky Martin is he about to do it? Come on, getting hey Siri. How old is Ricky Martin?
Ricky Martin is 48 years old.
48. Let's do the math. Oh my God, what's right? Bitch, I am on it today. And Pablo Vittar, the drag performer from Brazil, made history in 2018 when he was the first drag queen to ever be nominated for a Grammy. That's crazy. I don't think people understand how big of a celebrity Pablo Vittar is. Like, Pablo Vittar is the most followed drag queen in the world. Pablo Vittar is a mother-tucking pop star. Like, you go to Brazil, he's like legit like Britney Spears. Like, he is a huge, like, mega star. And so he was the first drag queen to ever be, well, maybe Rue. We should check that. Pablo Vittar was the first drag queen to be nominated for a Grammy? I guess. Maybe just a Latin Grammy. Patty's gonna check that out, and then we'll get back to y'all. For the song, Amarelo, is nominated for a Portuguese language song. So, yeah, work Pablo Vittar, work bitch. If you want to catch the Latin Grammys, it airs on Univision on November 19th. And let's root for all this queer representation, honey. I want queer people to dominate the world. Take over the mother-tucking world. I'm trying my best not to curse. Can y'all try? Can y'all see? I'm trying. I'm like changing effing to tucking and little things like that. I'm a very big cursor. I love just saying a good 4-letter F word. It just feels good for my soul. So I'm trying, all right? I'm trying. And because it's October and it's the month of Halloween, we have a special little gig segment, a little spooktacular. Hit the graphic. This is our first time try. I don't even know what it's called yet. And today's Halloween highlight. Oh, we should call them Halloween highlights. Like, because you know, like, it's a highlight in the world, but also like highlights. You know what I'm saying? Who's the...
Oh, apparently, yes. He is the first person to be nominated for a Grammy, but, like, the first drag queens that, like, submitted for nominations were, like, a whole list of them.
Okay, but he's the first one to be nominated.
Yes.
Work, Pablo. So, yeah, so we should call the Halloween highlights crew and team and everybody. So, it is what it is today, but next week it might be Halloween highlights because we're working in real time, kind of, to get you guys a good show. But today we're focusing on Hocus Pocus. I have to say, Hocus Pocus is a Halloween staple and classic for me. I don't even just relegate it to just Halloween. I watch it pretty much consistently all year round, like 2 or 3 times out of the year. And it's just such a good movie. But what y'all may not know is the film was released in 1993, and it was a flop. It did not do exceptionally well, even though it has a pretty big star-studded cast. You had Bette Midler, you had Kathy Najimy, you had Sarah Jessica Parker. Was Sarah Jessica Parker really huge in 93? She probably wasn't really huge, because Sex and the City was obviously her claim to fame, you know what I mean? So, what?
Well, she had done, like, Blossom or whatever.
Well, Blossom, but she wasn't like a... Sex and the City made her SJP, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
so, it is, but it's still a pretty...
She did First Wives Club with Bette already.
Well, she did do First Wives Club. Yeah, so Sarah Jessica Parker was in it. She's big too. We're not diminishing SJP, which I would love to get her on the show to talk about the Kim Cattrall Sex and the City drama, because I feel like none of them have sat in an interview and like addressed it. And Sex and the City is one of like Kim Cattrall has, and she's like, "Don't talk about that bitch, fuck that bitch," like all that stuff. But I want to like sit down with SJP to get her side of the story and see how she really feel, because I think that'll be so good. Anyway. Yeah, it was a flop. It was not really good until a few years later. It became like a huge cult classic, and it's like a must-see family film. We all know the plot, Hocus Pocus. I won't bother y'all with the plot. But the original title was Halloween House. It was gonna be more like scary about these like 3 witches that are like terrorizing little kids, like more on the horror side instead of, you know, what it is now, which is this like slapstick kind of comedy about these three witches. One is really fierce and the other two are kind of bumbling around. You know what I mean? Another fun fact, guess who was supposed to play Max? Leonardo DiCaprio. Could you imagine Leo? Which I totally see that for Leo. That is so him. Why did he say no? Well, it's flopped down. And now there's a sequel in development. It is set to go, but they haven't confirmed if all of the big names, the original big names like Bet and Kathy and Sarah Jessica Parker will be all on board. This year it is being limitedly released in like drive-ins and such, because of COVID. And so no one's going to a theater, but it is leading the box office charts 27 years after it premiered in theaters. Isn't that crazy that a movie that came out 27 years ago is grossing the box office right now? It's set to make about $1 million this Halloween season, which is pretty fierce. I hope they got some royalties on that bitch, honey. Cashing in. Okay. So if you are not a Hocus Pocus fan, you've never seen it, you need to watch this movie. It's a great film, and when the sequel comes out, you'll be grateful that you had this little segment to let you know that you fucking up, and you need to watch Hocus Pocus so we can be in the know when number 2 comes out. Boom. Somewhat on the topic of dietification, here is a 3-year-old video of me back in the day when I was surprised on yet another fitness journey. Oh, look, it's you again, and welcome back to I Feel Skinny. I am your girl, Monét X Change, and today we are here in the West Village of New York City for a lovely, lovely, lovely workout class called 305 Fitness. Now, I don't know where 305 is, but I've heard it's popping. You know that I love you, baby. You know that I love you, baby. You know that I love you, baby. Oh, you know that I love you, baby. We're about to get snooched again, girl. Now, I've heard a lot about this fitness class. I've heard that it's crazy, it's intense, but it's dancing, and I feel like I'm like a natural born mover. It's not gonna be too hard for me because I'm what? Sexy! Let's welcome our lovely, beautiful instructor, Walter. Hello, Walter.
Beautiful.
How are you?
Oh, better now.
Walter, I'm very excited about 305 Fitness. I've heard it's everything. What can you tell us about it?
It's a 55-minute cardio workout.
That's like an hour.
Just enough. The first 30 minutes is cardio nonstop.
Y'all have like strobes and there's like lights and shit.
It's a lot going on. Like, I always feel really horny after class. Like, no, for real. Like,
And how long have you taught 305 Fitness?
I've been here for about 2 years.
2 years. So would you say that you're a 305 pro or a 305 hoe?
Both.
Do you have to be like a really good dancer for this class? Because I mean, I'm a mover, not a dancer.
No. I'm telling you, if you can walk, you can move, you can dance.
Well, I struggle walking sometimes too. And what does the 305 stand for, by the way? Is that?
It's the area code for Miami, so it's a Miami theme
Oh.
class. Yeah, 305, took to the house.
Is it
MIA.
305? Yeah, Pitbull said
305.
Pitbull,
yeah.
got
Trina.
it. Trina.
Trick Daddy.
Trina's from Miami?
Yes.
I thought that bitch was from New York City.
You did not think
I
that.
did. Or maybe that's the other one. Remy Ma. Okay, oh my God.
yeah,
I am
yeah.
just mixing black people up. Look at me. That is a mess. Any cool celebrities? I've heard celebrities have been up in here. Like any celebrities, like even look, Monét X Change.
I'm about to say other than you, honey. I think E.J. Johnson is one of my favorite
E.J.
celebrities.
Johnson.
I love seeing him
Hashtag
here.
doppelganger, you know.
Ish.
Ish, but listen, if we are doppelgangers, hopefully I can doppelganger his fucking money.
I'm about to
Alright?
say,
That's
give me
what I'm
that
gonna say.
coin.
I think I've seen it on Love and Hip Hop too.
Oh yeah,
Love and
Love and Hip Hop. We did it on Love and Hip Hop too. There's a lot going on around here, you know.
Well, I like to consider myself like the new generation of Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, yeah.
Gay and hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Gay and Love and Hip Hop.
Booked.
VH1, get it together. That's
Catch
it. Gay
it.
and Love and Hip Hop.
Catch
That's
it.
cute.
This is my wife.
Well, listen, I'm very excited today. I hope I sweat. I hope I lose some pounds.
Trust me, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot. Okay. Walter, don't do it, Walter. You are tickling my fantasy, and I am into it. Well, let's go.
Let's get it.
Okay, there we go.
All right, we gotta warm up. We gotta
gotta
just
warm
shake it one up and down, like that.
Back.
Take it down. What's up, guys? My name is Walter. I'm going to be your cardio fitness instructor today. Like, do I have any first timers in the house? Raise your hand if it's your first time. All right, y'all get over here.
They talking about me cause they never been relevant. Haters will copy, but I'm never done stunting trick. Watch when I walk into a room, it gets lit. And since we never stopping. I got moves to make and I'm bad. I owe more like Joey. I work hard and show it. I sell hard, got hard bars, got fed up, sipping my way. Imperial by the acre, don't give a damn about the haters. I stay fly and stay live, so serious about my paper. No.
Ooh! Woo! Bitch! That was intense. It was everything. It was one of the most fun workouts I've ever done in my life, bitch. These motherfuckers are twerking and jerking and doing things that I didn't know my body could do. But I feel like I lost a pound or 10. It was everything. And I have to thank the amazing, incredible Walter. Bring your ass over here. Bitch, that was fucking fun.
I told you.
It was fucking fun. It was so exciting.
Thank you.
And like, y'all, like, I was feeling like my hood rat fantasy.
Listen.
I felt like a really cool soccer mom in Dayton, Ohio. And I just picked up her kids from, like, I just dropped them off at soccer practice. And I could do my own thing.
Yeah.
Like, the first 30 minutes were nonstop cardio. And I was nervous about it, but I was having so much fun. It didn't even feel like 30 minutes.
Good.
Everybody in the class just had so much energy, especially Miss Thing with the braids.
Yeah, oh, that's Kira. She's the
Oh, girl, when I leave my apartment in the Bronx and I get on the 2 train, I'm like, that's me. Yeah. That's who I think I am in my mind.
every drag queen's fantasy.
Listen, if y'all enjoyed this episode of I Feel Skinny, like, comment, share, subscribe, and see what other crazy workouts that I'm gonna do. And find Walter too.
Bloop.
Love you guys, and until next time, I feel skinny.
Snatch.
Ooh. You know, in another life where I was 2 inches taller and not built like somebody's auntie cooking collard greens, I could have been a heartthrob. I earnestly believe so. Looking for someone who officially checks all of those boxes is here. Please welcome the lovely Jonathan Bennett.
Reporting for duty. Heartthrob here. Thank you very much.
Jonathan, how are you, boo?
I am so good. I am so grateful to be talking to you. Oh, the dog has brought me a dinosaur, and we're gonna have to go away because we're doing an interview, bud. All right, so we go play in our room now. So
I love when people talk to their pets like kids.
Right? Oh wow, babe, maybe we do get the dog. Yeah, come on out. Sorry, there's dog pandemonium. Go take him in the back. There we go.
How many dogs do you have?
We have one, but we're dog sitting a friend of ours. So now it's like they're really excited to be together. So they just wrestle all day. But I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you have a dog. I recently got a cat, and I would love to cat sit so they could play. But I know cats are different. Cats will literally like destroy each other if I cat sit at someone else's cat.
Right. But see, I'm not a cat person, but you love it. Tell me why you love your cat.
You know what? I love my cat because she's sweet and she's very affectionate. Honestly, sphinxes are very dog-like. They like to, like, she plays fetch and like.
Okay, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen, Monét. I mean, honey, we can be on brand all day, honey. Because I feel like with cats, they're like, they do that thing where they're like, hi, and then you go to pet them, they're like, no.
She's not like that. She's not like that.
No. I don't want you.
Well, first of all, she doesn't have a rotating chair like yours, so she literally can't do that.
Well, we need to do some more Instagram posts so we can buy her a rotating chair. By the way, swipe up now and save 15% on this rotating chair. Just kidding.
But so Jonathan, wait, do you go by Jonathan or are you just John?
Jonathan.
Strictly,
I felt like John sounds like a toilet sometimes. So I kind of went with Jonathan. I think that is better. There's not a lot of Jonathans, like Jonathan Lipnicki, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Jonathan Bennett. That's all you got.
Yeah. And so I know that you save a lot of your exclusives for your boo on Access, but I have to tell you, congratulations on the Hallmark movie. That is, you are the first openly gay character to be featured in a Hallmark movie, and that is incredible.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've said this before, but like there just aren't any words for it. It's so exciting, and it's the first time there is a same-sex storyline featured as one of the lead storylines, and it's so awesome because the movie, it's just about family. Yeah. And it's about what a family looks like in 2020, and it's beautiful and it's so well done. And I'm really excited. It's gonna be big. And I think by this coming out, hopefully all the little 10-year-old Jonathan, so which I've said this, but like the 10-year-old me that's in, you know, middle of nowhere, Ohio,
Yeah.
watching Christmas movies with his family, maybe this Christmas he'll feel less scared and he'll feel more seen and he
Yeah.
might have a better Christmas because of it. And also, I think it's going to be great for just everyone to see that that might not normally be around a same-sex couple,
Right.
or an
Right.
LGBTQ plus couple in any capacity.
Yeah.
They might be able to just see that and be like, oh, okay, that's just love, that's just family. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a really exciting thing.
And you know what? And I have to say, you know, on the show before, for in the past, like last year, you know, we have shaded Hallmark and Lifetime for not having queer stories. So I'm happy that they're leading the charge, and for such a quote unquote family wholesome channel to finally have this kind of storyline, it's super important. Like you said, for all the young queer kids who'll be watching these things with their family, it's great and it's amazing.
Yeah, and you know, that's what I said. That's what I love about Hallmark, right? Like they are really stepping up, and they're
Yeah.
really, you know, what I think so cool is that they're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're fighting the good fight. You know, they're
Yeah.
doing the deal,
Yeah.
and that's really important.
And speaking about bullying, you know, you've opened up about that in the past, like when you were younger, and you know, not having that representation. So again, work, boo. I can't wait to watch it. I don't
Trying.
have Hallmark, but I'm gonna try to
I'll
find
get
it
you a
on
link. I'll get you a link.
No,
I know
no,
someone.
no. Oh yeah, please. Okay, do that.
I know
That'd be very
somebody.
nice.
What is going on? I'm in Palm Springs, and this is just, I mean, really classy right now. Just disgusting. It's 106 here. Chugging iced coffee,
Wait, is it
sweating like a
legit
pig.
106?
106.
That you see, I hear all of the who's living in Palm Springs. I'm like, girl, that kind of heat. No.
Everything on you would melt. Like
Yeah.
you would just look like just a runny mess all the time.
Or like Eureka O'Hara anytime. You know? Just sweating.
I mean, pick your battles, really. But yes, it's 106 here, so I'm sweating like crazy.
Yeah. And I have to say, I am a very, very, very big food TV show watcher. I love Chop. Chop is like my favorite thing in the world. I watch it pretty much every night before I go to bed, whatever. And congrats to you and all of you. Do so many cooking things. First of all, how did you? Are you a lover of cooking?
No, at first I wasn't. Now I am.
Right.
But so what happened? Here's how it worked, right? Like I've always been a fan of food in general because I mean, well,
same, guilty,
delicious. And I did Dancing with the Stars, and when I was on Dancing with the Stars, I wasn't very good at dancing. Like I came in maybe let's see, out of 12 people, I came in 9th.
Okay.
Tommy Chong beat me. Tommy Chong was like in his like 70s and high the whole time, and he danced better than me. So you got to like think about how graceful I had to have been to be voted off before Tommy Chong. So when I got voted off the show, I was like, okay, cool. Went on national television, learned that dancing's not for me. However, I really liked being in that environment of like live TV and like hosting and that whole like world. And I made really funny faces when I was on the show, not realizing I was making them. And so Food Network saw that and they were like, hey, you can't dance, but boy, are you going to make kids laugh. So do you want to host Cake Wars? And I was like, I've never made a cake before in my life. They're like, that's not a problem. You just show up, read the prompter, and just be you. And I was like, I can do that. And then like my first episode, I started hosting it. And then in between every one of the commercials, I got to eat the cake that all the contestants made. And I'm like, so I just get to stand here, eat cake on commercial breaks from the best bakers in the world.
I'm
right?
so
like, this
jealous.
Is Cake
I'm
Wars.
literally
This is the
salivating.
Top of the
I'm
top,
salivating.
right?
I'm drooling.
And
oh my God.
It was so good. So yeah, and then 170 some, I don't know, I think I'm close to 200 episodes later between Cake Wars, Cupcake Wars, Halloween Wars, Christmas Wars. If there is a war on Food Network, I will host it. And, you know, here we are now on season 10 of Halloween Wars. We are in our 10th season, and our big finale is airing this Sunday at 9 o'clock on Food Network.
Yes, Halloween Wars, which you're a really big fan of Halloween, yeah?
Obviously, who's not a big fan? Halloween.
I'm not
Halloween's
a big Halloween girl. I'm not. I'm not that girl.
Okay. Well, now we know. So when we ask that question, who's not a fan of Halloween? Monét X Change. The answer, everyone take note. Take note that the answer is Monét X Change on that. Hello. Yeah, got it. So yes, I love Halloween and cake and
Yeah.
pumpkin carving, and it's all that wrapped into one, and I get to eat the food. It's delicious.
Yeah. And so this is you said your third year doing Halloween Wars?
This is my 6th year doing Halloween Wars, but this is
6.
season 10 of Halloween Wars.
Got it.
And in 10 seasons, we have kind of figured it out, Monet. We have figured out, you would hope, right? Like it's like Law and Order SVU season 47.
Girl.
Like, they know how to do it, right?
Right.
So that's where we are. So season 10, what's so cool is that because all the competitors, the contestants that come on our show to compete, because every year the bar gets raised, they know coming back the next year, some of them come back and over again, they know that they've got to up it because whatever happened last year isn't going to fly this year. You got to be bigger and better. So in
like Drag Race.
Exactly. Remember when you watched season 1 and you're like, oh, that's cute.
Girl.
I watched season 3, 4.
3.
Which was your first season?
My first season was season 2.
2. When's your second one? I can't remember. All Stars.
No. My first season. My first season was season 10. I think you meant the first one I watched.
Yeah, 10.
Season 10 was my season.
That's right. Like when you watch the first episodes of Drag Race, it's like what they're doing there is not even anywhere compared to where we are in season 11, right? Like
I know.
It's completely different. And that's the same thing with Halloween Wars. And the stuff that they used to do doesn't even fly anymore. So because of that, the bar has been set so high that in the season 10 finale, which airs Sunday night on Food Network at 9 o'clock, you are going to see the biggest and best Halloween displays that you've ever seen on television. It literally is the best of the best for one night only.
I love that. Which, by the way, to tag on to Drag Race really quick, congrats on your work on Drag Race. You were so funny, and you just fit right into the Drag Race family. Like you didn't feel, because honestly, let me tell you the truth. Sometimes you see some celebrity guest judges on it, you're like, bitch, why are you here? You know nothing about drag. You obviously don't care about the show, but you are clearly someone who likes the show, and you just gelled with Rue and the jokes, and it was great to see you on there.
First of all, thank you thank you very much, Valerie Cherish. Thank you. If I ever get to go and do celebrity Drag Race, I'm going to do Valerie Cherish as my character. Because also I'm kind of Valerie Cherish. My boyfriend makes fun of me. He's like, you're a little Valerie sometimes. I'm like, well, Mark, sometimes I am. Got to do it for the fans. But so going on Drag Race was a dream come true because I've been such a big fan of the show. And I have to say, being in Snatch Game, I have to give credit to you and to all the queens watching. It is the worst experience I have ever been involved in as far as like tension and weird, awkward, quiet pauses.
Exactly.
Like I don't do well in that. I have to keep talking if you haven't noticed. I don't do well with silence. But like when you're sitting there, the jokes are happening, but no one's laughing because they don't want to screw up the audio.
Exactly.
So you're sitting in this like vacuum of comedy, but yet everyone's performing and being so good. It's the weirdest. It's the most worst. And I don't mean bad as in it's a bad experience. I mean, I had the heebie-jeebies. Like I had the heebie-jeebies the whole time. Like, this is so, it's so intense and it's so scary and the stakes are so high and you just want everyone to do well.
Yeah, and then it could because what I've tried to explain to people before is that when you go onto Snatch Game, you're telling jokes as your character, but the only person you can really that's laughing or can make noise is Rue. So you have no idea how funny you are because you don't have anyone reacting to you. So it's so hard to do Snatch Game. It's really hard.
I felt like I gelled really good. First of all, I want to come back and judge more and like be involved in it. I don't know why. I want to come back as a guest judge when they do like an acting challenge and play like myself in Mean Girls and all the girls are the plastics or something. That would be so fun.
God,
you know what I mean? Like do like a heartthrob
production.
challenge.
Y'all better listen to this shit.
Hello. Oh, wait, I'm just getting a text from production. Oh, they said, please stop. Please tell. Oh, got it. Please tell Monet to stop calling us. That's cool. So stop. But it's really scary. However, let me tell you the scariest part.
What?
When you're sitting there with Rue on the main stage, and you have to do the one-liners at the Queen's Walking. For me, like nothing gets me. Like I've worked with everyone in the business. Like I'm fine. I know my shtick. Like it's funny. It works.
Yeah.
But when you're sitting with Rue and you have to try to do like a zinger next to Rue, it is so intense.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh my gosh, oh my god, I'm bad. I'm not good. This is not funny because no one's laughing. That's scary. Going head to head with your own material.
Well, to be fair, everyone is forced to laugh at Michelle's jokes. If you guys don't know, they literally put a gun to your back, and if you don't laugh at Michelle's jokes, then you get killed. So that's how that works.
And Michelle, yeah.
Well, Jonathan, I know that you love games. I know you're a big fan of games.
Oh, we're playing a game now.
Yes. When we were in studio, we did these every episode. And since we've been doing them at home, we have not. But just for you, we're bringing them back. And we're playing a little Halloween edition of charades.
Let's do it.
Okay. So do you have your 3 prompts, right? You got them before?
Yep. Hold, please. I have them right here.
I had mine too. I don't know where they went.
Got it. Can I say things?
No, bitch. You know the rules of charades.
Oh, so I have to okay, got it.
Right, like you have to do movie or song or whatever it is.
Yep. Hold on, let me look at them again.
Yeah, let me
I'm very old.
Too.
I forget things very easily. It's hard now that I'm 30.
Can I just tell you?
The big 3-0.
You're in that range with. I was just having this conversation earlier with Patty and my assistant. Is that there's this sweet spot of Hollywood where pretty fierce people were born. It's like you, Beyonce, Britney Spears. Who was the one earlier? I don't remember. Somebody else. It's like the year. It was like the golden year of birth.
Justin Timberlake.
There's so many of y'all.
Let me tell you, Hollywood, when it was good, when Hollywood was fun, was back in 2004. There was a Hollywood nightlife where, I mean, it was everyone would just go out to these big, massive party, like club things, and everyone would just hang out, and it'd be like the 70s show cast, and like the Gilmore Girls, and not Dawson's Creek, but like.
I want to say Dawson's Creek. I don't want to wait.
Dawson's too old. But yeah. But that was the golden age of going out in Hollywood. It was like before TMZ. It was just a fun time. Anyway, here we go. Okay, I got my prompts. Now you go first or I go?
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, so I guess yours.
Yes, you guess mine.
Okay.
Oh, but you can't really see me, huh?
No, I got you.
You got me? Okay.
Got that LASIK. I got that LASIK, you know. It's really
Okay,
good.
here
And if you swipe up now and save 20%, no, I'm just kidding. Use my code.
Okay, so you can see me good?
I got you.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready.
I don't know if this is a movie or not.
Oh, this is going well. Really, really, really going well, Monet. Go on. You got this.
Okay.
The Headless Horseman.
Yes! Oh my God!
Next question.
Now your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay. Movie.
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty? Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay, good.
Your turn.
Good. Okay. Activity. I don't know how you do activity. I don't know how to do activity.
Well,
whatever, activity.
You've already said it, so we'll just go with that. Go on. You're giving people ice cream. You're giving people soda pop. You're Santa Claus. You're snowman. No. Oh, you're smoking a pipe. Getting high. Saturday night. What? Your sword? Oh, you're cutting. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Nope, you're cutting though. Cutting. Cut a circle in my face. Head. Cut off their head. Kind of. Cut.
No, it's carving a pumpkin.
So this is what we're gonna go with pumpkin. Just this. That's it. Fail. Absolute fail. No points. My turn. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Movie. Sleeping. You gave me a fright. Sleeping. Movie. Sleeping. Startled. Okay, you're being startled when you wake up. Don't go to sleep. I'm really bad at this, by the way.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay, the sun. The moon. Sun. Sun is setting. Oh, Dawn of the Dead?
This is bad. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, what's this called right here?
The sun.
And if it comes over the horizon, it's the
sunrise.
It's the sunrise. And that, what is that? That, wow, we're really getting off track here. Hold on. Okay, I know. Okay.
From dusk till dawn. Christmas tree. A Krampus. Sun, Christmas tree. bitch, I don't know. What is it?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh!
That was a nightmare. I was being woken up by a nightmare. Jesus.
But how did the sun happen?
I was trying to get you to say night.
Oh.
It didn't work out so well. Okay, go on. Your turn. Go. You're up.
Okay, last one on my side.
Okay. Movie. Very good. Very good. 3 words. 3 fierce. 3. Second word. No, waving goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. Movie. Are we sure it's a movie? Good. Okay. Yep. Crown. Hat. You're wearing a hat, which is Hocus Pocus.
Yes!
Which is
Yes! That was it. Hocus Pocus. I was
Nailed
trying
it.
to say 3 because I was going to do this.
I get it.
Like,
3 witches.
yeah,
Okay, ready?
Hocus Pocus. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to get
And
it.
this is an activity.
Okay.
Okay?
Bobbing for apples?
You got it.
Yeah! I was going to
Nailed
it
it.
looked like something else, but I was
I
going to go
know.
there.
But good for you. Like family-friendly content, honey. Like literally sweating my ass off. This is disgusting. Like disgusting. Oh my God.
Jonathan, I did not think I could be more upset with you. You are so funny. I live.
You're so funny.
By the way, you know, I feel like I can ask another queer person this. Do you feel like Pete Buttigieg watches Drag Race? I'm taking a survey.
100%.
I feel like he does not. I don't feel like he does. I cannot see Pete Buttigieg and his partner sitting at home being like, now sashay away. I just don't see that for him.
I think he does. I think because I think he's one of those, like, you know, he has his public persona, but then when he gets home, he's like, "What's up, girl?" Like he's like he's got his whole like. Because I have friends that worked in the White House with the Obama administration, and it was fun because when they said when you would be around like Michelle and President Obama, and it was everyone's just chill. Like they kind of let themselves like just relax a little, and they were really funny. You know what I mean? When they could just like relax. So I feel like that's the same thing with him. Like
you might be right.
Because they've got a lot. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on them in so many ways, and they have to be themselves. But
this is true.
I think there's like a secret. Like when he gets down, he like gets all sassy, in my opinion.
Jonathan Bennett, thank you so much for being here. Listen, y'all, Jonathan Bennett, this has been such a fun interview. Make sure that you watch. Wait, what is the name of the Christmas movie? I didn't know the name of it.
The Christmas House, November 22nd on Hallmark Channel at 8 p.m. And then this weekend, you guys are going to turn on Halloween Wars on Food Network for the season 10 finale at 9 o'clock, only on Food Network.
I'm happy you're on your season 10 finale. I didn't make mine, so this is
you know, it happens. I just heard something fall. Sorry.
No
I
worries.
think the dogs are attacking each other. I gotta go. You guys have fun. I think the dogs are attacking each other. Bye.
Bye. Y'all, that's all for this week. Another show, another one down the pipeline drain. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And listen, if you have not already, please check out our podcast. Go to Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify. Rate our podcast, give us 5 stars, and a nice comment, okay? Because that will help us trend more. And when you do so, you're supporting a Black queer human being. So do it. Just pause before this video ends, because I got a little surprise for y'all. Pause really quick. Pause. And go to the next thing and do it right now. Now, you ready for your surprise? Next week. Until next time, remember to always keep your currency in check. Peace.